The sound of an unbreakable mind never gets loud. It always uses silence, because silence can capture the weakest spot in a person's brain. Have you ever noticed? Some people can control the entire space in an argument, a room, or a potential crisis moment without even opening their mouths. Their point of power is not hidden in their words, but in the depths of their silence. Science explains this effect as tension of silence. The complex structure of the brain perceives silence as a threat. Research and experiments conducted at Stanford University revealed that people on average cannot tolerate even 9 seconds of silence. You might think you can stand it, but then keep watching. In a quiet environment, thoughts start to grow, words change shape, and the mind holds a mirror up to itself. The person who manages to control that mirror becomes the ruler of the environment. The first step to having an unbreakable mind is learning to love the discomfort that silence creates. Many people try to react immediately when they are in silence. They think, the environment is too quiet, I must say something. But when you suppress that impulse, the person opposite you becomes trapped behind the bars of their own mind. From that moment on, they detach from you and are left alone with their own thoughts. In psychology, this is called the microform of cognitive dissonance. The brain produces irrational excuses to ease the tension created in silence. That's why minds made of steel wait patiently instead of talking. The one who waits gains time, and the one who panics gains excuses. The second step is emotional silence. This means remaining unresponsive. When someone starts shouting at you, the brain automatically goes into defense mode. This is a reflex of the limbic system. But the unbreakable mind suppresses this reflex instantly because it knows the way. This state, which we call emotional neutrality, activates the brain's prefrontal cortex and makes strategic thinking possible. When there is no movement on your face, the person opposite you starts questioning themselves. Did I say something wrong? They don't care about me. Are they looking down on me? This allows the mind to leave these questions unanswered, silencing them. Your silence initiates their inner monologue. At this point, there is no need to talk anymore. The opposing side is disabled. The strongest aspect of the human brain in communication, as in every field, is the energy balance, not the words, and silence is the most effective and graceful way to disturb this balance. For an unbreakable mind, silence is not a weapon, but a mirror, and science explained this phenomenon as follows. A silent person is perceived as 47% more charismatic and reliable than a speaking person, because the brain equates calmness with control. If you've come this far, subscribe to my channel and like the video. Your presence will make me happy. Silence is mostly an example of a strong stance, because it doesn't speak but thinks. It doesn't react but is always remembered, because people think about what they haven't solved, not what they've forgotten. Some people have the ability to change all the energy in a room to their desired form with just one glance. The reason for this is the unshakable psychological balance they have established in their inner world. Neuropsychologists call this balance cortical stability. Research conducted at MIT revealed that people who answer without thinking have a 63% higher error rate. Silence is like the muscles in the brain. The more it is worked, the stronger and more solid it becomes. It starts with discomfort, and as you get used to it, the level of peace increases. After passing these stages, every uncontrolled person at your level starts to see and hear their weak version in your silence. That's when you'll understand how effective the unbreakable mind is. For this, never forget that smart people are remembered not by their words but by their silence. Real power begins not when you speak, but when you can decide when to speak and when to be silent. If you see yourself as an unbreakable mind, subscribe to my channel and state yourself in the comments. If you plan to become one, support me by subscribing to my channel to improve yourself. If you are here, I am here.